Hi everybody, Steve Griffiths here, developer of the MTPredictor software program. In today's MTPredictor video, I'd like to look at some advanced analysis on the Nifty and the BankNifty. But as usual, let's start with our risk disclaimer. Just remind you that all examples in these videos should be considered as hypothetical. No trades were actually taken. They're shown for illustration and training purposes only. Also remind you there's a risk of loss in trading and investing. All professional traders know, understand, and more importantly accept that losses can and will and do unfold. All trade decisions are your own sole responsibility. Right, let's go on to some charts. Here's the Nifty for today, which is the 19th of June, Monday the 19th of June. You can see the market gapped up a bit, went up a bit, came back down to a TS2 buy setup that if I scroll across, there's our blue buy bar, was on a blue MTP trend. So it was a nice standard MTPredictor trade setup. Right mouse click on the blue buy bar, do the analysis, and there the market went into the first target there for plus 2.2 hour profit. In fact, as the market zipped up so quickly, you'd have probably got some positive slippage there, and you may have come out with a slightly bigger profit than that. But a fairly standard trade on the Nifty with at least a 2.2 hour profit, so a nice day on the Nifty. But if we go on to the BankNifty, you can see we got the same kind of thing with a strong rally up there, but there were no buy setups. So what could the advanced user have done on the BankNifty? Well, let's go to the higher time frame chart as we always do. Remember, the higher time frame is a time frame between 3 and 5 time frames higher. If you're trading daily stocks, it would be weekly. If you're trading, say, 15-minute Forex, it would be, say, the hourly. But as this is a 3-minute chart, we'd go out to the 15-minute chart. We'll just wait till this data comes in. And there it is. Oh, there's my analysis I did earlier. So I'll just clear that all off. And here we can see if I scroll out, there was a nice Holy Grail TS3 buy setup there, indicating the market was going to go higher. But where was it going to go higher into? Well, if we scroll out, can you see that the last major high, can you see that? It was up here. The last major high was towards the end of the day on June the 9th, which was here. So if I right mouse click, do DP, this would have given you an area of resistance. Now remember, that would have been on the chart in advance. So this resistance zone here would have been on the chart for the last couple of days. So even before yesterday's or today's big rally. So can you see how that resistance area is on the chart in advance? There it is, ready before the day goes. If I come down to, say, a slightly shorter time frame chart, say the 2-minute chart, here we can see that we had after the gap up and the move up, we had an ABC correction come back down. So this was pretty similar to the BankNifty. There's the Nifty. There's the Nifty with our TS2 buy setup. Here's the BankNifty with a slightly shorter time frame, 2-minute TS3 buy setup as well. Now remember, the larger trend would be up because it hadn't reached this 15-minute resistance. So let's right mouse click over this blue buy bar, do the analysis. There would have been a trade into that first target there for a potential 3.3 hour profit. You wouldn't be taking the VS sell. Why? Because we hadn't reached that 15-minute resistance. Remember, we're looking to do some slightly more advanced analysis here. Here we're not just following our MTP trend. We're looking at the higher time frame charts, and can you see how we had not reached that 15-minute or higher time frame resistance. Therefore, we deemed the larger trend would still be up. Therefore, the more experienced users would not have taken that VS sell. In other words, would not have taken that. What could the advanced traders have done as well? Well, you could have actually decided, rather than coming out of that first target, you may want to run your trade up into the higher time frame resistance up there. If you had have done, that could have increased the profit up to 11 hours. So that would have been an absolutely brilliant trade. But at the very least, even if you'd come out of that first target there, plus 3.3 R, can you see how on the BankNifty you'd have still had a buy set up there, but on a slightly shorter time frame chart. But either way, it was a good day yesterday. If you had just been trading the 3-minute charts, there was the standard MTPredictor trade setup coming in on the 3-minute chart of the Nifty, giving you a TS2 buy setup on that blue buy bar up into the first target there for plus 0.2 hour profit, and probably would have got a slightly bit of positive slippage there. It's a pity that the MTP trend hadn't gone strong there, because you may well have decided to trail with your ATR stop, and if you had have done that, would come out with a 6-hour profit. But even at the first target there, still a plus 2.2 hour profit would have been a good result on the Nifty today, which was Monday the 19th of June.